All right. Good evening. Live we are at the trainer. Another episode of the Thursday Talks with the trainer. Here I am, not only me, once again, my partner is crying to join me on the scene to help you understand what's so special about today's event. Let's all say how important leadership is. Today's world is going towards the path of leadership where everyone strives to be a great leader. But we were born to be humans, and the million-dollar question lies, are we humans? Are we behaving, performing our day-to-day routines, treating each other as respectable humans? Being able to love yourself, being able to love the person next to you, being able to extend the support, the moral support, the confidence, the courage that everybody deserves. Are we actually taking away the hat of leadership, wearing the hat of a human? Are we actually doing that? Let's find out. So, Sunny Nagpal, are you ready to join me today on today's show?
Wow, what a start! Let's become humans. Let's become people's leader. And we have the best person, a great HR leader, DK Bakshi sir. So, Famida, over to you for the super duper introduction of this great leader.
Well, right on screen with us is Mr. DK Bakshi, Chief Mentor and CEO of one of the biggest people development company in Thailand and Canada. He believes in a human-centered approach. Now, I began understanding what exactly is human-centered. It's to treat a human like a human. It's to take the human the path he deserves to be taken on. That's not very tough, but are we actually doing it the way we are supposed to? So joining us today, one of the creme de la creme leaders in the industry who has turned the life, transformed many minds across the globe, Mr. DK Bakshi with us as our honorable speaker. Thank you so much for joining us today, sir.
Hi, it's indeed a pleasure to be with you and Sunny, and I think we are going to be together making a difference to the audience who are going to be attending this program. I wish this program a great luck, and let's start. And
Wonderful.
First of all, I would like to wish everyone a great Happy New Year 2021. After a tough 2020. And I want that each one takes a decision to decide that this year is going to be one of the best years of my life and communicate everybody so that the universe listens to us and we all have a great year ahead. Thank you very much.
That was one of the greatest motivation we've ever had, and thank you for that great start when we are ready to dive deeper. Audience,
Absolutely.
beloved viewers and supporters, are you ready with your questions? Because we are ready with a wonderful, inspiring, aspiring, and a motivational leader, a human leader, right here with us to answer your questions, to make you understand how much is it important to be a human leader. So, to begin with, we all wear many hats in our walks of life. Today, I wish to be a great leader. But how important is it for us to understand the qualities of a human, to extend the qualities, to understand people in their individualism, in their original context, to be able to extend the right kind of leadership?
She's gone. I think we lost her.
Famida, do you want to repeat the question?
Am I visible? Am I audible?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, we lost you in between.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was trying to tell you how important is it for us to be a human, to understand people in their original context, to be able to identify the uniqueness, the individualism of every human, to be able to extend a leader. Because a leader cannot be confined to one person. A leadership is a broad phenomenon. How important is this human-centered approach, though?
Very great question, Hamida. Thank you very much for your introduction. And this question is absolutely important. As human, in case you are not a great leader, you are not a good human. A human being has the qualities of being a good leader and a bad leader. How are bad leaders and how are good leaders? I am not going to talk about bad. A leader who works for others, who drives business for others, who make others win. When I make you to win, I automatically win. The qualities of a great leader as a human being is to make others win. The qualities of a great leader as a human being is to lead, walk the talk, be with the team, and make it possible to drive. Leadership is internally driven. That means when you are leading a team, you have seen just few days back in Australia, a leader making a difference. And anybody can become a leader. People were talking a few days back, only Virat Kohli can be a leader. But new leaders. So human being from the heart, in case you are involved from the heart, you can become a great leader. In case heart is not involved, you can never become a great leader. And the willingness to involve the heart. I always say, where there is a will, there is a will. Where there is a will, there is a will. And where there is a will, there is a will. Everything is related to the heart, to the dil. And when we work from heart, we become successful. A great leader always works from heart. And to be human, you have seen in COVID times that people who have been a great heart, compassionate, caring, are respected everywhere. And in case you are only into the business and only into the number and not caring, not compassionate, you cannot be called a great leader.
Where there is a will, there is a way. That is what I have known to date. But today, where there is a will, there is a gill.
Yeah.
Heartfulness. Whatever
Absolutely.
we have spoken today, the two buzzwords that's embedded into the bedrock of leadership: mindfulness, heartfulness. The two important components that have risen to be the most important, the fundamental components of leadership. Mr. D.K. Bakshi, you just spoke about how heartful a leader should be, how compassionate a leader should be. Now, for example, if I was one compassionate leader, full of heart, being very kind, being very compassionate, being very gentle, will I be taken for a ride? Because I do not know the people who I am dealing with. Should I not be able to fit myself into every shoe and twist and turn my leadership, be the dictatorial, be the affiliative, be the altruistic leader according to people? Now, how does this fit into people management?
Good question. I would say that a great leader would give everyone the same way. A great leader will look at people irrespective of the background, caste, creed, gender, nationality, and religion, age, background. Because when we talk about leadership, we talk about the role of a mother, a mom. Mother is quality. A mom is the greatest leader. When she has 4 children or 3 children, she will give equally to all the children. Similarly, a leader will give to everybody, even if someone will stab him back, doesn't matter. You are come to this world to give it when you have it. You have not come to this world to only take. Look at me. I am a giver right now. I want to give it to the world. I have a very limited time in this world, maybe only 25 years from now. So you need to be a giver as a leader. Don't worry who is doing what. Look at Steve Jobs. When he was in the hospital last few days, he has been thinking about what did he do. Look at this example of a great man. Your role as a leader is to give. Your role as a leader is to develop, to nurture, to mentor, to coach, to make more leaders for the world. You are not here permanently. You have to leave this world. But when you leave this world, you leave behind legacy of yourself as a great leader. I had a visitor a few minutes back, and I did talk to him. Look at this leader, Padma Shri Dr. Preetham Singh. In June, during COVID days, we lost him. He is around me all the time. He has given me a lot in the world. Last 30 years, he's been my mentor. Whatever I am today, because he taught me. I remember him even if he is not in this world. And I keep talking it at various platforms. So leaders, and he said during his program in June with me on webinar, just before 4 days before he passed away, he said, leaders who work for others do not die. Leaders who work for themselves do die. Oh my God, I again repeat, leaders who work for others do not die. Leaders who work for themselves die. And that's a fact. He is around me. He is like my father, my guru, my teacher, my mentor. Leadership truths have to be understood from mom. Irrespective of all odds, keeps the family together and keeps nurturing. Even if we become big in front of our mom or leader, we are still small. Touch the feet of leaders. Get the blessings from the leaders. Leaders are like gods. If you get a god and a teacher in front of me, I will salute the teacher first and then the god. Because leader is who built me. And leader and mother has got similar qualities.
Not only an
Yes.
inspiring answer, it was one emotional answer. They always say that a mother would understand what a child does not say. You can either influence a human's behavior in two ways: manipulate it or inspire it. What I firmly believe to be a leadership is to understand human in their own context. Whilst we spoke about the heartfulness and mindfulness, there comes your integrity, the integrity of a leader. Before I pass controls to you, Sunny, let me read some wonderful comments that we've got from our viewers. Zinat Wahid, you have been one nice person who has visited us always, a beloved viewer, a supporter. Welcome, sir. And Sahil Sahor, Mr. Sahil Sahor, you say fantastic. And Zinat, thumbs up to you as well. Nice aspect and great. Professor Jagdish Khatri says learning leadership from mothers, good idea. Mr. Ritesh Kumar Dubey, Dr. Preetham Singhji will always be there and remember. Thank you so much for your valuable comments. Sunny, over to you to take over the show right now.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Where there is a dil, there is a way. Where there is a dil, there is a will. So very good connection. And then leaders as mothers. Great. But there are different kinds of leaders. Some commanding, some resolute, some inclusive, some humble. So how do we balance this? And what are your 5 tips to be a great leader like a mother? How do I nurture that?
Fantastic. Sunny, when you say that there are bad leaders and you said many things about leaders, then they are not leaders at all.
Right. True. Sir.
Then they are not leaders. I will not give different names to these leaders. You will be respecting those people who are making you to be successful, to take you to the next level of excellence. You will respect those people who have walked the talk. And in case they are not walking the talk, they are not leaders. How do you call them leaders? Leaders are those who walk the talk. Leaders are those who themselves suffer and make team to win. Leaders are those when things go wrong and leader goes to the boss, say, my apologies, I could not do it. Leaders are those when things go right and leader goes to the boss and says, it is not me, it is my team which did it. Leaders are those when there is adversity, when there is VUCA, when there is COVID, when there are issues, when there are challenges. Leaders get into the team as a team member. Leaders are those when everything goes fine, celebrates and moves out, let people enjoy on their own. What I am trying to talk to you is that when there are leaders who have different agendas, they are not leaders. When there are leaders who are egoistic, they are not leaders. When there are leaders who will say this guy should not become more smarter than me, he is not a leader. Leaders empower people. Leaders give freedom. Leaders are authentic. When you see Mr. Modi when we had an issue with this DRDO, and he went there, and the DRDO chief, Mr. Modi got him into the hug, and he actually cried. This is authentic leadership. And he said, you are going to do it again. And they did it. So leaders set examples. Leaders make others to go, grow, and glow. Go, grow, and glow. And leaders empower leaders. Leaders train. Leaders retrain. And leaders do not look at negativity. Leaders look at power of positivity, leading to power of perseverance, leading to power of persistence, leading to power of passion, leading to power of performance, leading to power of partnerships, leading to power of progress, and leading to power of pride. How many POPs I said? I repeat. Leaders are those who set their teams with power of positivity, to power of perseverance, to power of persistence, to power of passion, to power of performance, to power of progress, to power of partnerships, to power of pride. These POPs are the qualities of a great leader. Whether you are a political leader, whether you are a community leader, whether you are a business leader. And I want to tell you, we in this country, India has got very great leaders. Look at Abdul Kalam, one of the greatest leaders of our country. Look at your Prime Minister today. Look at Narayan Murthy. Look at Azim Premji. Look at Ratan Tata. Look at Brijmon Munjal. Great leaders make great difference not only to their teams, to their companies, to the country and the global world. You are bound to make a difference to the community, to the country, and to the global world. One world, one love, one leadership, togetherness. And leaders have qualities of 3 T's: trust, transparency, and togetherness. Trust, transparency, and togetherness. Leaders trust people. Leaders believe in transparency, and leaders create teams which are one dream, one team, one dream, one team. They make a difference. They can make even Australians to lose. And just few weeks back, so many Australian captains say that India is gone, India is gone. But within few weeks, what happened? Leadership. Leaders create teams. And what teams? Passionate, powerful teams for excellence. Thank you very much.
Truly, truly, superb takeaways. The P's and the T's. But, sir, how do I manage people and performance? And you should talk about your programs. How do I succeed? What is the roadmap of success? Why? Because after attending your program, if I don't follow these P's and T's, I will still come back to you, sir. I am in the same square where you left me. So, what is your advice? Pamela is smiling. Yes, Sunny has not changed.
I would say that when we talk about creating a roadmap for ourselves, and I clearly talk about this roadmap in today's date because of the fact we have gone through a massive, what do we call it, COVID. 2020 is one of the worst years we had in our life. There's no doubt about it. Now, having said that, when it has been one of the worst years of our lives, what do? Should we just say that this is the worst years of life and we don't do anything? No. What we need to do is we need to create difference to myself, my team, my community, my country, and the global world. That's where roadmap comes. And the road, because of COVID, and in COVID, I will tell you later, I have created a new competency called COVID ability. So before I go to the COVID ability, the roadmap is very important. The R is regenerate. Regenerate the role of these leaders with global, rather local mindset. Think global, act local. In Haryana, Haryanvi way. In Sri Lanka, Sri Lanka way. In America, American way. And in India, Indian way. Regeneration comes from what? Recharging, re-establishing, revisiting. And we can do it by being with the people as a leader. Then comes optimize, a focused approach of smart goal setting for your team. Specific, measurable, achievable, result oriented, time bound. And they're smart. But I call it smarter. Add E and add R. This is my words. E is ethical. And R is relationship hungry. You're mad about relationship. That's networking. So with a smarter mindset, create a goal setting. Then align self with VUCA world. They say VUCA is volatile, uncertain, complex, ambiguous. People have been talking this for many years. Please look at my YouTube in 2018. I will send you the link. And there's behind a board which will give you a feeling that that board is of 2018. And you know what I said, VUCA is? V is not volatile. V is vision. U is not uncertain. U is unknown, unheard, unparalleled business modules. C is not complex. C is capability and competency. A is not ambiguous. A is alignment. When you look at my power of positivity, which I said in POPs, I changed this VUCA to a new VUCA. Volatile to vision, uncertain to unknown, unheard business model, complex to capability and competency, and alignment, and ambiguous to agility and alignment. So after you align, VUCA, then develop and inspire them with one dream, one team. We have got to win. We have got to win. We have got to win. This is my dharma. This is my karma. I am here to win. And then make them effective, in terms of business communication and the power of communication. I always say communication is the biggest asset of a human being. More than your properties of crores of rupees. You communicate well, you are more wealthy. You learn more and more communication, you become more wealthy. And then after that, in the roadmap, A is go to the personal effectiveness to nurture your stakeholders. And the P is passion, the madness, the romance of life. Passion to build robust, sustainable business organization, the madness. And I call it romancing with your destiny. When you romance, you become mad. And why don't you romance with your business model? Why don't you romance with your country and the community? That is where the roadmap works. And I would like to communicate to people that this roadmap to success, which you see here, last 22 years, 18 countries, more than 130 people I have trained, different cultures, different countries. And I am doing my program on 29th, 30th January today on digital mode. I am not a man of digital mode. I am a man in action in the ground. But I am also today available on digital. I have also learned last 10 months this digital mode. But कोई लौटा दे मेरे बीते हुए दिन, कोई लौटा दे मेरे बीते हुए दिन. I want to go back. I want to be in classrooms. I want to be in five-star hotels. I want to travel again. I want to go to Ethiopia. I want to go to Afghanistan. I want to go to Canada. I want to go to Romania. I have to train people in their own countries. It all got stopped last 10 months. So the roadmap to success for people is to recreate, regenerate, readjust, reestablish their inner self. We are all great human beings. It is only that environments, circumstances make it different because we don't keep the power of positivity in our heart. Look at those POPs. In case you go step by step, you can create your roadmap to success. And success is nothing. For you, it may be different. For me, it is different. And for Hamida, it may be different. We are in 3 into 3 different ages and situations. For me, the money is not success today. You may need more money today. Why not? I may need more money. Maybe not. My success is to give to people and create more and more global talents around the world. Hey, Sunny, you are global talent. I am global talent. Hamida is global talent. I am global talent. We are all global talent. And that's the name of my company. I am here to create global talents of the world. I don't care whether you come from Sri Lanka or Afghanistan or America or from Canada. For me, you are a human being. I don't care whether you are black, you are white. I don't care you are a Christian or a Muslim or a Hindu or a Sikh or anybody. You are a human being. Great leaders do not see colors, do not see communities. They keep contributing in the human race. And those leaders never die in life, as per Padma Shri Dr. Pritam Singh. And it is very important for us to understand that this world is a small world for a temporary period we have come. Contribute, 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 contribute. When you contribute, universe will contribute to you. Universe will contribute to you. In the beginning only I said, declare this year as one of the best years of your life and keep telling people. Spread this everywhere because universe will listen to us and human race will be different. It will be a better year for all of us. Be healthy, be safe, and be secret. Thank you very much.
What a wonderful learning was that, sir. It was like a crash course of what true leadership, a human centered people's manager, a true leader should be. Thank you for those great lessons. I actually said in my video that today is going to be a whirlwind of facts. And I'm sorry I used the wrong word. Today, it was a tornado of facts. It was trapping all us within your learnings. Such great things to take home, such great takes home. Thank you so much, Mr. D.K. Bakshi. What kind of leader are you? Are you the leader to give or to take? Because a true leader gives, 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 and gives. And then karma, as they say, gives you. The universe gives you. Let people do the triple G. Go, glow, and grow. Because the POPs of leadership, be it the positivity, the persistence, the persuasion, the progression, the passionate in you, let it extend from one person to the other. Today, our honorable speaker shared so many facts about what a leader should be. He also elevated leadership to motherhood. And now it is that simple. A mother nurtures her kid, takes care of her kids. Her mother's womb is the safest place. A mother's hug is the safest place. Be that leader to take care of your followers. Nurture the people who look up to you. Protect them, empower them, rejuvenate them through regeneration. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. I don't want to repeat everything that Mr. D.K. Bakshi said, but everything should have gone into your hearts, I believe. Another great episode with such great, wonderful, enthralling, enlightening insights. And this is what we at the trainer envision and intend to do. Every day, we wish to give that small secret, that small ingredient to add into your soup of leadership. Food for thought, as they say. Here, we are ready to give you a feast full of facts and insights. Thank you so much for joining us, Mr. D.K. Bakshi. It has been an absolute pleasure and an honor. And before I hand controls to my partner in crime, this is me, Famida Mohammed, signing off. Good evening. Trying to go make myself a mother who I already am and trying to be that leader. Good evening. Over to you, Sunny Nagpal.
Thank you.
Where are you
Thank
going?
you, Famida.
She is not logging out. It's not over.
Oh, yeah, of course not. I'm just handing controls to him.
Yeah. So, one last takeaway for me is leaders don't die if you are givers, and leaders leave legacy. So, let us be giving leaders. Leaders don't die. Thank you so much, DK sir. full of energy, full of joy, giving us the true roadmap to success. If you were to just tell one line, one parting shot, what would that be?
COVID has taught us many things. And in case COVID has not taught some of them many things, they should better teach. There is a new competency which is coming up, which I talk about: agility, business ability, capability, deliverability, engageability, flexibility, because we need to be flexible. And the final shot I want to tell you, and which is for all of us, खुद ही को कर बुलंद इतना, खुद ही को कर बुलंद इतना कि हर तदबीर से पहले खुदा बंदे से पूछे, बता तेरी रजा क्या है, बता तेरी रजा क्या है. Make yourself so strong. Even God will ask you, what do you need in life? What do you need in life? So the parting word is, make yourself great leader, that even God will say, what do you want in life? And great leaders, as we said, do not die. They remain around. They are watching you. They are hugging you. They are wishing you. They are blessing you. Make yourself strong, leader. And when you make yourself strong leader, and when you make others strong leaders, you are building the community and the nation. And when you build communities and the nation, you build a great global world where there is trust, transparency, togetherness of the entire human race, irrespective of caste, creed, gender, nationality, and religion. Make yourself strong by simple attributes of motherhood, truths of leadership, because motherhood, truths of leadership are the real drivers for any kind of success in the world. Take the blessings of your mom and become खुद ही को कर बुलंद इतना कि हर तदबीर से पहले खुदा बंदे से पूछे, बता तेरी रजा क्या है, बता तेरी रजा क्या है. We are all blessed in this world. We have been born from our mom who has suffered so much. Let's respect those mothers. And always Kiran ma'am keeps talking about it. My mentor, Dr. Kiran Bedi, she always keeps talking about mother is a quality of life. Mother is a quality of life. Please educate people. Last word of Pritam Singh again, he says, nations are not destroyed by weapons. Nations are destroyed by poor quality of education. Let's educate quality education to our future generations who are going to be remembering us and taking this legacy forward. Wish you all the best. Very impressive to see smiling Sunny all the time. And Hamida Mohammed, I met you first time. Very impressive. I wish both of you and entire attendees who are attending this program a great Happy New Year 2021. God bless the human race. God bless the human race. 2021, best year of our life. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Signing off. Be a strong mother. Thank you.